Have you ever felt the crunch of the clock? Have you ever felt like there was not enough time in the day for all the stuff that you got to do? You have to run here, run there. If you're a parent taking care of your kids, especially if you got, elementary age school kids, they are constantly on the go. They got sporting events, they got things they have to do for school projects. Some parents have to commute their kids back and forth to school. And I mean, that creates such a busy lifestyle. If you're a person who's actually caring for your loved one, that can be quite busy. You have to manage your own personal lifestyle as well as the life of somebody else that's been under your charge of care. That's a lot. And that's a lot that can actually wear on a person's patience. And I know that when we as individuals, we as humans, we get to the point of finding that our patience have worn to the very end. That can be heavy, that can be overwhelming, especially when after you've stepped outside of the situation and you look back and you ask yourself, why did I act that way? Why was I so pushy? Those are important questions to ask. But in this video, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the emotions of being impatient, and especially in the position of being a caregiver. I know that schedules are important. We're always handed, these day timers. Some people have it on their telephones, on their iPads. They have it on their computers. They have schedules that they put and plan and that they keep, and then they try to organize their lifestyle around it. But, I mean, it's great to actually have a schedule, a guideline to go by. But when it comes to our interaction with other people, everyone has their own separate life agenda. And then there are those who don't have a written agenda or plan to go by, and they fly by the seat of their pants. And for those of us who are on a schedule, it is very hard when those two things come together, and it creates an explosive conflict at times. We get angry at other people because it just seems like they don't even care about our schedule or our emotions or the things that we have to do. I know, I've been there. I've been schedule oriented. I know I have an experience with working in the military, and everything was go, go, go. Get up and go. You gotta move. There's missions to accomplish. So I understand that severely. Now, I know that when it comes to us dealing with those who are facing dementia, Alzheimer's, one of the side effects of that disease is each of us have our own internal clock where we sense the shift in the time of day. We have reference points of times that let us know, okay, it's the afternoon, we should be eating lunch. Or it's evening, we should be, let's say, watching a certain TV program. We all have that internal clock built in of places to go, things to do. But over time, a person with Alzheimer or dementia, they gradually start to lose their sense of time. Associated with that sense of time, they also start to lose their sense of purpose and meaning. And with that, there's a layer of actual depression that sets in that affects their ability to move at the rate that other people move. And I know as a caregiver, that was one of the big things I had to learn about my sister. I had to increase greatly in my ability to show patience. Now, I know I had to slow down my movement as far as physically moving her from point A to point B. I had to slow down my speech. There were words that I could say, and I could say them all fast and tied together, and I knew that because of what was going on in her mind, she was not going to comprehend. So I had to practice saying one word at a time, watching her face, and looking at the response to see if she's receiving it or not. And if she didn't receive it, I had to be patient enough to say it again. But I know that that was the advantage it was giving to her. It helped her stay more calmer, gave her more confidence, put her at peace. And the more I kept her at peace, the better my interaction was with her. Now, the other thing about patience, what it taught me was that it allowed my eyes to open up to a broader perspective. I got to see a little bit more about not just a person exterior. I got to look deep inside an individual. And the more patient we are, whether it's you're dealing with your loved one or you're just dealing with anybody in general, patience allows for us to see heart to heart. So I want to share this particular tidbit with you about just slowing things down. Look all around you. Look at You know, even if you're not dealing with watching this video from a position of a caregiver, look at this from a position of someone who cares about humanity. Everyone has hurt. Everyone's heart is going through something. So with that said, take some time to slow down and get to know that heart. Some of these things that we have on our agenda, we're going to find that really at the end of the day are not so important. So take some time, reflect on this video, leave some comments below, let me know what you think about it. And also, if there's any particular questions you might have, anything you want me to try to deliver in our future videos, please let me know. And I just thank you for taking your time to check this out. I thank you for sharing this with other people. And also thank you for checking out the book, Courageous Caregiver. And also looking at all the different things that are taking place on courageouscaregiver.org. So with all that said, I wish you all a blessed day and a wonderful life.